Good morning. Good morning. Yes, it is morning. I'm already sweating. Oh man, yeah, I was gonna walk around on the road and someone coming down here already. I already started sweating this morning. Oh man, but anyway, guess what? Guess what we're doing today? Yeah, I'm a big time local truck driver now. So, I'm doing probably the most local that I've ever done. Like, okay, it's not in Texas. I'm in Shreveport, which is, I live in Wascom, which is a stone's throw, but this is how short these loads are. I'm picking up here, right here. You see what you see behind me here, and I'm delivering them across the street over there. And I got 4 of them today, and hopefully we can get these done before it gets too stinking hot out here. And then I'm done for the day, and possibly for the weekend. I don't know. I may try to find some local weekend work, but I set out to find some local work, you know, like I was telling you guys. And then I found this. Didn't expect to find this. I didn't expect this would be the local type of work, but hey, this kind of fell in my lap, and looks like we have more customers. That may be another guy doing kind of something similar to what I'm doing. So yeah, super easy today. Just pick up here, deliver over there, and then come back over here, pick up here, do this 4 times, now I'm done. So we're loaded with our first one. I'm not even going to close the doors, but I am going to put on my seatbelt. Just for YouTube. Doing it just for YouTube. This is actually the heaviest load I've ever taken. With, help if I release the brakes. This is the heaviest load I've ever taken since I've been back. How heavy is it? I don't know. They didn't give me paperwork. There we go. It's probably at least 40,000 for sure. But I'm not even going to close the doors here. Look at this. They didn't give me no seal or no paperwork. They just say, hey, I asked them, say, hey, if do I need any paperwork or nothing? Oh no, they know you're coming. Alrighty then. What I am going to do though, I'm going to kind of back up to a dock, because if you look right up here in front of us, right up here, those are the, I believe, I don't know, there's some docks over there to the right too. I'll tell you what, I'll back up to one of these and then take a guess. And I'll go find somebody, tell them I'm here, and if I backed up to the wrong dock, then they'll send me the right direction, I'm sure. Just like this. See here? Let's do this. Before I come in, let me go ahead and find somebody. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, yeah, I'm glad I didn't commit to something. They told me to go down to one of those docks down there, so just kind of waiting on people. I don't think I'm going to close my doors this whole day, and I may not get out of the truck after this, right? Because I know what dock I need to go back to get loaded up. Here we go. Yeah, it's just like pick a dock in the middle somewhere. Ooh, that sun's bright. That means it's gonna be hot. It'll be a hot day. It is gonna be a hot day. It's already turning hot, but it's supposed to be 101 with the feels like temperature of 112. And this is what I understand. Why do they just say, okay, it's only going to be 101, but it's going to feel like 112? Then why don't they just say, hey, it's going to be 112? You know what I'm saying? I mean, why do all this? Hey, it's going to feel like this, but it's not this temperature. Yes, it is. If it feels like it, it is that hot. All right, I think I can probably swing out here. I'm gonna have to stop traffic where no one's gonna give me a little thing. A little bit of time. That's all I need. A little time. He said, just pick a dock in the middle. Anywhere in the middle. And I'm over here cutting it too hard trying to get out of the street, but that's all right. Come on. We're good. I like it when they say just pick one and get up in it. Okay. Good thing no one's here yet. I don't know if there's going to be any other trucks here. Let's get in 12. And it's already getting hot, that sun, and I'm just going to leave this thing idling. I didn't idle the first, or at the pickup here. Ooh, I'm still crooked. Oh, he's opening up 12. Or 11. No, now he closed the door. It says, oh, he's getting into 12. I'm not fast enough. I'm gonna tell you something. When I was driving day cabs for Walmart, boy, you wanna talk about a fast backer up in her. I just whipped that thing in to wherever I was going. Just wherever I was going. Someone sat there and said something. I'm back in. Someone sat there and said on the last video that it's good that you're showing rookies how to bump a dock, you know, and how to bump a dock properly. And I don't know, but could y'all feel us hitting? I know it didn't shake, but I didn't hardly feel it. I just knew that I bumped the dock. You know, I don't slam against the dock. I just barely bump it. Basically, you're going slow enough to where it stops. But it's not always like that, because sometimes there's like a lock, you know, and sometimes you have to get your DOT bumper in that lock, and sometimes it'll give you a false reaction if you're just barely creeping in. But if when in doubt, just get out and look.
Do you think I'm crazy? I've done all this before.
You know you got dirty sunglasses when you gotta go take them off when you go back into a hole. Let's go over the weights of these loads, all right? First load, 26,548. Second load, 45,046 pounds. Third load, 53,669 pounds. Pretty darn heavy. I would have not ran with that. Fourth load, and this one, 55,102 pounds. I think I was overweight. I think I need a permit for that just to go across the street. I think, technically, I don't know, but catch me if you can. You know, if I could do some local work, I would love to see something like this again. But the problem is, basically, the customer was moving all their stuff from one facility to another, and so, like, okay, I'm your guy. Like, they have their trucks of their own. I don't know why they couldn't have done it, but I ain't complaining. It gave me something to do. But anyway, the last video I showed you guys, or I talked to you guys about you know, the whole weight loss stuff, and I appreciate all the kind words. Man, you guys came in with a bunch of positivity and stuff. There's a couple of them wanted to rattle my cage like Dale Earnhardt, but man, most of you guys are like super nice, like Mark Martin. All right, you know what I'm saying? I like, listen, I'm a Dale Earnhardt kind of guy. I like rattling cages. All right, but hey, if you guys want to be a Mark Martin and be nice and finish second all the time, then there you go. And if you don't know anything about NASCAR, then you don't know anything what I'm talking about. All right, that's just what I'm saying. I got a Dale Earnhardt flag. I need to just put it back up here. So yeah, it's Friday, so it's next week. Like I said, if anything, we'll find some local stuff. I've been looking at the board today off and on, and haven't seen anything that's light because my slider is not working, and I don't know how long it's been working, really, or it hasn't been working, but it's a good thing I haven't booked anything heavy. Everything that I've pulled has been 30,000 or 20,000 pounds or less. Besides the 55,000 pounds, just going from right over there, okay, to right here. Anyway, but yeah, this is our last one, and let me tell you, I'm glad I wasn't recording all of them. This is, what was it, the third one? I noticed some trucks down yonder, and I was like, man, you know, I don't want to go down there and turn around, and so I blindsided in. Bad mistake. I mean, I didn't hit anything, but it was like the guys were looking at me. It was like, hey, you gonna get it in the hole or what? I haven't blindsided in a long time. Again, I don't blindside in unless I could help it. Hey, if you want to do stuff like this, TRC, this is what we do. I booked this load off of off the DAT board. By the way, save you some money on DAT by clicking the link in the description. And I picked the load up. I called the guy. I was like, it said Shreveport to Shreveport, and I was like, what you got? It's like, we're going to do it for this much. That didn't sound too bad. He told me about it. Told him I work for TRC Freight. Say, can you book your own loads? Yeah, I can book my own loads. So it's like, yeah. So I booked it and did it. And I'm gonna be off for the weekend. I am gonna look. Hey, I'm gonna keep my eyes on the load board if there's something that pops up. I doubt it. Freight I'm looking for is usually a Monday through Friday kind of thing anyway. So I appreciate you guys watching. TRCandme.com, 88% for your owner operators. Reed Transport's out there too. That's their company. Their company drivers are Reed Transport. So you got Reed. I got a cap back there. I should be wearing it, but the TRC hat is too small. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I think this is it now. good numbers to you. You guys have a good one out there. Be safe and don't end up on Bonehead Truckers.